Dear students, we are going to continue with Unit 3 of FC1 paper. The topic is Odisha re Prarambhiko Shiକ୍ଷା Parichalana Vyavastha. In my previous video, we have already discussed about the types of educational management. There are two types of educational management. First one is centralized educational management by Kendrikarana Slaikika Parichalana. Second one is decentralized educational management by Bikendrikarana Slaikika Parichalana. କେନ୍ଦ୍ରୀକରଣ ଶୈକ୍ଷିକ ପରିଚାଳନାରେ ଶୈକ୍ଷିକ ପ୍ରଶାସନ, ସଂଗଠନ, ପରିଦର୍ଶନ, ଯୋଜନା ଓ ନିୟନ୍ତ୍ରଣ ସମ୍ବନ୍ଧୀୟ ସମସ୍ତ କ୍ଷମତା ଦାୟିତ୍ୱ ଜଣକ ହାତରେ କେନ୍ଦ୍ରୀଭୂତ ହୋଇଥାଏ। କିନ୍ତୁ ବିକେନ୍ଦ୍ରୀକରଣ ଶୈକ୍ଷିକ ପରିଚାଳନାରେ ଶୈକ୍ଷିକ ପ୍ରଶାସନ, ସଂଗଠନ, ପରିଦର୍ଶନ, ଯୋଜନା ଓ ନିୟନ୍ତ୍ରଣ ସମ୍ବନ୍ଧୀୟ ଦାୟିତ୍ୱ ଓ କ୍ଷମତା ଉପର ସ୍ତରରୁ ତଳ ସ୍ତର ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ମୁଖ୍ୟ ଅଧିକାରୀ ସମେତ ସମସ୍ତ ଶୈକ୍ଷିକ ଅଧିକାରୀଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ କିଛି ନଥାଏ। So from this diagram, we could get a clear idea that the power, function and responsibility with respect to educational management is concentrated in one hand, whereas in decentralized educational management, the power, function, responsibility with respect to educational management is not concentrated in one hand, but it is distributed and decentralized in various hands so that proper decisions according to the problem can be taken. Now the question comes, why decentralization of primary education management? ପ୍ରାରମ୍ଭିକ ଶିକ୍ଷା ପରିଚାଳନାର ବିକେନ୍ଦ୍ରୀକରଣ କାହିଁକି ହେବା ଦରକାର? Actually, central government from time to time prepares many schemes with regards to the educational development so that it should reach to the grassroots level. But it is not possible if those powers and functions, responsibilities are concentrated in one hand. As we know that education for all, universalization of elementary education, Sarva Shikshika Abhiyan, DPEP programs are very essential programs for the upliftment of educational departments. So these schemes has to be mobilized towards the grassroots level for the fruitfulment of the schemes. ସେଥିପାଇଁ ଏହି କାର୍ଯ୍ୟକ୍ରମର ଉଦ୍ଦେଶ୍ୟକୁ ହାସଲ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ଜିଲ୍ଲା ସ୍ତରଠାରୁ ଆରମ୍ଭ କରି ବ୍ଲକ, ଆଞ୍ଚଳିକ ତଥା ବିଦ୍ୟାଳୟ ସ୍ତରକୁ ମଧ୍ୟ ଦାୟିତ୍ୱ ଦିଆଯାଇଛି। Apart from this, ଶିକ୍ଷା ଅଧିକାରୀ ଅଧିନିୟମ 2009କୁ ମଧ୍ୟ କାର୍ଯ୍ୟକାରୀ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ବ୍ଲକ ଏଜୁକେସନ୍ ଅଫିସରକୁ ମଧ୍ୟ ଦାୟିତ୍ୱ ଦିଆଯାଇଛି। Along with it, in primary school, school management committees are also established. The work of this SMC committee is to survey whatever programs are done in the school and also to do some development work in the school. So in this way, we can decentralize the primary educational management. Along with this, many institutions are also involved by their coordination and cooperation. All those schemes like universalization of elementary education, Sarva Shikshika Abhiyan, DPEP programs, Operation Blackboard, Each and every programs are very essential and they should reach the grassroots level. And with the help of those institutions, this could only be possible. So, what are the institutions involved for decentralization of primary education? We will study in this unit, and about the structure and function of these institutions are also there in this unit. So first we will discuss about what are the institutions present for the decentralization of primary educational management. At the national level, the ଜାତୀୟ ସ୍ତରରେ ଫର୍ଷ୍ଟରେ ମାନବ ସମ୍ବଳ ବିକାଶ ମନ୍ତ୍ରାଳୟ, or we call it Ministry of Human Resource Development, but now at present it has been changed to Ministry of Education in NEP 2020. Next is National Council of Educational Research and Training, or we say NCERT, বা জাতীয় শিক্ষা গবেষণা প্রশিক্ষণ পরিষদ। ন্যাশনাল কাউন্সিল অফ এজুকেশনাল রিসর্চ एंड ट्रेनिंग କାର୍ଯ୍ୟ ହେଲା ବିଦ୍ୟାଳୟ ଶିକ୍ଷାର ଗୁଣାତ୍ମକ ଅଭିବୃଦ୍ଧି ପାଇଁ କେନ୍ଦ୍ର ଓ ରାଜ୍ୟ ସରକାରକୁ ପରାମର୍ଶ ଦେବା। ନେକ୍ସଟରେ ନ୍ୟାସନାଲ୍ କାଉନସିଲ୍ ଫର୍ ଟିଚର୍ ଏଜୁକେସନ୍ और ଜାତୀୟ ଶିକ୍ଷକ ଶିକ୍ଷା ପରିଷଦ, this is also an organization which helps or formulates rules and regulations regarding teacher education. Next is National University of Educational Planning and Administration, বা জাতীয় শৈক্ষিক যোজনা ও প্রশাসন বিশ্ববিদ্যালয়, or we say NUPA. It has 9 departments. ଏହା ଶିକ୍ଷାନୀତି ଯୋଜନା ଓ ପରିଚାଳନା ଉପରେ ଗୁରୁତ୍ୱ ଦେଇଥାଏ। At state level also, there are many institutions which are involved for the decentralization of primary educational management. There is School and Mass Education Department. There are Directorate of Elementary Education, Directorate of Secondary Education, Directorate of Teacher Education, and State Council of Educational Research and Training. That is, we call it DT and SCRT, which is present in our state. At district level, the institutions involved are Jilla Parishad, DIET, where you all are studying, in which many training programs are organized apart from pre-service training, and many research work are also organized regarding educational development. Along with it, at district level, district education office is also there, which is headed by DEO, or we say district education officer. Block स्तରରେ ମଧ୍ୟ block education office is there, which is led by BEO, or block education officer. And also there are block resource centers headed by BRCC, or block resource center coordinator. At the cluster level, there are cluster resource centers, which is headed by Cluster Resource Center Coordinator, or CRCC. In the school, there are headmasters, so to coordinate all the schemes and projects and programs which are framed at the top level, at the central level, they should reach to the grassroots level, that is at the school. So each and every school should implement all the programs framed at the central level. So In this unit, we will study about this all institutions. So first of all, we are going to study the Ministry of Human Resource Development, which is at the national level. Ministry of Human Resource Development, now it is called as Ministry of Education according to NEP 2020. Actually, this Ministry of Education was framed in 1910. Then, after independence, that is in 1947, it was called Ministry of Education. And then in 1985, it was called as Ministry of Human Resource Development by Manava Sambala Vikas Mantralaya. And now once again, according to NEP, National Education Policy, on July 29, it was changed to Ministry of Education. And there is also CAB, that is Central Advisory Board of Education, which provides advices to the central and the state government regarding this educational development. Further, this MHRD or Ministry of Human Resource Development, or now which is called as Ministry of Education, has two departments. One is Department of School Education and Literacy or Vidyalaya Shiksha o Sakharata Vibhago. Second department is Department of Higher Education বা উচ্চ শিক্ষা বিভাগ। বিদ্যালয় শিক্ষা ଓ ସାକ୍ଷରତା ବିଭାଗ, ଏହି ବିଭାଗ ପ୍ରାରମ୍ଭିକ ମାଧ୍ୟମିକ ଶିକ୍ଷା ସହିତ ଜନଶିକ୍ଷା ଓ ସାକ୍ଷରତା ବିଷୟରେ ବୁଝିଥାଏ। ଉଚ୍ଚ ଶିକ୍ଷା ବିଭାଗ ଏହା ବିଶ୍ୱବିଦ୍ୟାଳୟ ଶିକ୍ଷା ଓ ଟେକ୍ନିକାଲ ଶିକ୍ଷା କଥା ବୁଝିଥାଏ। नेक्स्ट यार स्ट्रक्चर देखा गले मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ एजुकेशन रे जड़े कैबिनेट मंत्री अच्छा and now Ramesh Pokhriyal is the education minister who leads this department, and there are two ministers for the departments. विद्यालय शिक्षा साक्षरता विभाग ପାଇଁ जड़े राज्यपाल मंत्री, ठीक से भाया उच्च शिक्षा विभाग ପାଇଁ जड़े राज्यपाल मंत्री. And further, for this department there are commissioner or sachiva. For each department there is one secretary, and for the Department of School Education and Literacy বা विद्यालय शिक्षा और साक्षरता विभाग, to support them there are one additional secretary, 4 जुग्म सचिव बा जॉइंट सेक्रेटरी, जड़े अर्थनैतिक परामर्शदाता बा इकोनॉमिक एडवाइजर और जड़े उपनिर्देशक साधारण प्रशिक्षण. से भाया उच्च शिक्षा विभाग मध्य जड़े सचिव, तांको सपोर्ट करिया पई जड़े अतिरिक्त सचिव, 4 जन जुग्म सचिव, जड़े अर्थनैतिक परामर्शदाता और जड़े उपनिर्देशक ସାଧାରଣ ପରିସଂଖ୍ୟାନ. So this is all about the structure of the Ministry of Education, and regarding the function, as you all are dealing with the primary education, so in your book only the function of the Department of School Education and Literacy is given. So what is the function of the Department of School Education and Literacy? Actually deals with the schemes related to universalization of elementary education. That is 6 ରୁ 14 ବର୍ଷ ବୟସର ସବୁ ପିଲା ବିଦ୍ୟାଳୟରେ କିପରି ନାମ ଲେଖିବେ, ଅଷ୍ଟମ ଶ୍ରେଣୀ ସମାପ୍ତ ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ପାଠ ପଢ଼ିବେ ଓ ଗୁଣାତ୍ମକ ଶିକ୍ଷା ପାଇବେ. To achieve the objectives of universalization of elementary education, this department plays an important role. So whatever schemes like Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan, DPEP, Right to Education Act 2009, all the programs which are framed at the center regarding all the schemes, this department, that is Vidya Shiksha Saksharata department, deal karta hai. So students, so in this way there are many institutions which are involved for the decentralization of primary educational management. So regarding this institutions, we will study one by one about the structure and functions, how they work and how they provide coordination among the institutions to decentralize all the schemes and plannings to the grassroots level. So about NCT we'll study in our next video. Thank you.